was like, don't just stop there. You need to get a couple perspectives. He pulled up to didn't have no car. Old school girl, he got some money. So he must have got out the car, knocked me in on the back of his head. It was like rolled up like some hot dog. I didn't care. What's up, y'all? This your girl Chow Main. So today I'm gonna tell y'all some funny stories of how live links ruined my life. Well, I won't say it ruined my life, but it showed me a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to be dealing with. Or so first, this, y'all remember this, the old school phone. So this is the first motherfucker. Can I say that on here? My bad. This is the first thing that happened. So in school, I was in the 9th grade, and I had a friend. We ain't gonna say her name. We gonna call her Shay. So I had a friend named Shay, right? I didn't know nothing about this, right? And she just kept coming to school with like McDonald's and money, and dudes picking up for her from school. And I'm like, where you getting these dudes from? You know, because we young. I ain't got no car or nothing. How are you getting these dudes? So she like, girl, off the chat line.
I'm gonna do something just for me. I'm going to Live Links. It's the best place to meet local singles.
Chat line. What is that? She's like, come over after school and I'm gonna show you what it is and I'm gonna get you onto some ballers. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. So I'm excited thinking about it all day. Like, ooh, I'm gonna get some dudes. I'm gonna get some McDonald's because I was so greedy, y'all. So after school, we must have went over her house. It was me and another friend. We went over there. Of course, my homegirl, we was chilling. She showed us how to do it. It was called Live Link. So it was a 1-800 number. 1-800. She called it Live Links, but it was like the party line. So it was a 1-800 number. We called the number, and she was just showing us. We had to like record the intro. First, you had to make an account, record the intro. And she was like, I just be telling them I'm Mexican and black because, you know, they like mixed girls. But I think she really was mixed. My ass wasn't mixed, but I was like, shit, that sound good. She's like, you just gotta sell yourself sound good so you can get the dudes. And I'm thinking, I ain't got no fucking game. I don't know how to do this. So whatever. So anyway, so she showed us how to do the intro. She showed us her fake name. You know, she showed us, you know, tell them that we was older. Of course, we was 15. And she's like, you got to be 18 and over to get on there. So we was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna say I'm 20 and 21, whatever. So we like so she did it first, and I was like, man, she pretty good, man. I could get used to this. So she just sounded so good, so professional. And what you did, you wait on the line, you go through the ads, right? So you'll press on the phone, like press 3 to go to the next person in your area. So she'll just press 3, and then okay, so it was a little sound. When you heard the sound go, that means somebody wanted to connect with you. So somebody on the other line, on the chat line, which was a dude, he wanted to connect with you. Connect with you mean you had 2 minutes to introduce yourself, exchange numbers if that's what y'all was going to do, and, you know, just have a cool, quick conversation. And then they had another sound that went beep, and the beep is just them, like, leaving you a message that you could hear live, right? So a lot of, like, on the men's side, they had a free trial. So they only had so many minutes to where they had to get as many women or numbers they could get before it cut off and they had to pay. So they was trying to hurry up and connect, hear your voice, make sure it was legit, and get your number before they time ran out. The women was unlimited, so we just could stay on there as much as we wanted. Okay, so it's my first time or whatever, right? So I'm just still watching her. I'm hearing her connect. She's just lying. It's really just a bunch of lies and deceit. Just deceitful. So she just on the phone lying, and I'm thinking, you know, because she pretended she grown, so she got her career choice. She know how to say her measurements of her body. I'm a square, y'all. I don't know how to do this. I'm like, what the hell? And I think this is why I'm where I'm at now, because live links for real. Like, as far as talking to men and you know, knowing how to get what I want, it was live links and getting what I don't want too. So she just on there and she just sounding so good. I'm picking up everything. I'm a quick learner. You show me one time, baby, and I'm on it. So I'm just listening, and she just like, Yeah, and I work here, and right now my car is down. I mean, she was good. She was damn good, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So it was my turn. I'm shaking and I'm shivering because I'm not used to this. I don't know how to lie. This is grown men. We just young. I don't know what to say. And then it's like, as soon as it was like, record your greeting after the tone. So as soon as I record my greeting, I just turned into like, I don't know. I just turned into like acting mode, y'all. I'm like, what's up? It's your girl Consuela. I'm 5'5". I'm mixed, hazel brown eyes. Okay, so I'm like, yeah, my name is Consuela. I got hazel eyes. I'm caramel toned. I ain't got no kids. I'm a pharmacist. Just lying. So my greeting was fire. I had the music in the background, sounding good. You hear me? I was sounding good, y'all. So I was like, okay. We put the ad up. I'm scared and nervous because I'm like, oh my God, they gonna know I'm young. I sound like a baby, or they gonna know I'm young. So she like, nah, girl, you chilling, you tripping. Just get on there and find some dudes. You said you hungry, right? Because we was hungry too, man. I wanted some McDonald's. So I'm like, man, this shit ain't gonna work. She playing, man. All right. So we on there. Then all you hear all of a sudden is, did you have a message from Mike. I'm like, oh, I got my first message, so I'm excited. So to accept the message, you can accept it, skip it, block them, or you can save it for later and come back to it because it'll go to your mailbox. Because remember, I said at the beginning you had to set up like a membership or whatever. So every time you called in from that number, it will be your account that popped up. It wasn't none of this log in, create a username, password, email like it is now. So all right, I got my first message from Mike, y'all. I don't remember, but it just sounded good. He had a nice voice, and he's like, oh, you sounded good, baby. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get some McDonald's. Hey. So whatever, y'all. So, okay, so Mike sounded good. I sent him a message back. So I'm not so nervous no more because I got my mind on my money. You see the eat bologna at the crib and hot dogs, or you gonna get some McDonald's. Okay, so all right, so next call is a weird sounding dude. I didn't like him. You press 3 to keep it moving off of him. So then we did this for about an hour. I looked up an hour and then went by. So she like, oh, you doing good. My other friend had to go home, so my dumb ass still there trying to get some McDonald's. Okay, so I'm still on there, guys. Still getting my ad. Then so Mike, y'all remember Mike, my number one dude, he wants to connect with me. Okay, so we get on the phone. I'm like, oh, I'm excited. She's like, calm down, chill. I'm like, okay. So he asked me a bunch of questions. I don't know how to answer this shit, so I'm like talking to her. You know how you talk. So she telling me what to say, and I'm just like, yeah. Me and my homegirl got our own place because her mama was at work. We had a couple hours, so she said we just meet them in the driveway in the block. So I'm like, yeah, what's up? I just got off of work, just kind of hungry, want to chill. He's like, oh shoot, can I pull up? What you want to eat? This is the first connect call, y'all. So I'm thinking I'm about to grill, so I'm like, shoot, give me your number. So he gave me his number or whatever. So she's like, don't just stop there. You need to get a couple perspectives because sometimes they be capping. So I was like, okay. So what we used to do, we had like a notebook paper and we would write down every number. So by the time we got off that call, I connected with like 10 different dudes. I had 10 numbers on the paper. So So she called them. She's like, what's up? This is Consuela from the line. So she called all of them. Like 4 flaked, 2 didn't have no car. And then we finally found one. He wanted to pull up and he was going to bring the food or whatever. So it's like, oh yeah, we got one. Okay. So he pulled up or whatever. He just parked outside. He had like an old school donk. So, we young. We a nice girl. We like, oh, he got an old school girl. He got some money. Not knowing his ass was broke. So, whatever. He pulled up with the food. I walked out to the car. He was like, damn, you look good. Damn, you 22. I'm like, He like, oh, you look good. Here go your food, baby. So, he must have got out the car, knocked me. Y'all, he had like extra skin on the back of his head. It was like rolled up like some hot dogs. I didn't know what was going on, y'all. It was just rolled up in the back of his head, and I didn't care. He had the food. It was hot, fresh, and ready. So we gonna call him V. So V pulled up. He really pulled up. He liked what he saw. My friend was she was in the door cheering me on. We was just bad. So I got the food. So that was my first chat line lick, y'all. I thought I was in the game. I didn't have to do nothing for it. I just came outside. He thought I looked like everything I said. So, and that was back then when we used to slick our hair back in the ponytail with the swoop. I know I did not look like I was 22. These men, y'all know how they are. So he pulled up with the food and I smashed it. It was good. I think he even threw a burger in there for my homegirl because I told him I was there with my homegirl. So she's like, see, girl. And that was the beginning of my chat line. I got so many stories, y'all. Y'all just don't understand.